conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red, I could. Conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red light, I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it, if I try to draw the red, I could.
Alrighty. Woo! Back at it again. What's going on with the prop? Come on. It's supposed to be working like this is supposed to be a professional operation. Goodness gracious. How's everyone doing? We're back at it. Eh? We're back at it. That's right. Fantastic. And what are we doing today? Everyone read that title. They know. We're after big catfish. That's right. We're going to be going to Marone River, going after some gildeds, going after some red tails. Gonna get some big old cats, my man. Who do we got in the chat? We got Pexy, May, Fat Kid Productions, Aspel, Braden Short, or is it a spell? Supermarket Sim Guy, Kilo Night Fooligan, Derek Malovich is in the house. Good deal, Irish Shorty, May, Xander, Bobby Gomez, Hugo, blah 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 blah. Lots of people. Mark, Jessica, Bailey, lay them right on. Right on. We're talking huge cats. Gamer guys in the house. Right on. Well, top notch, everyone. I'm pretty excited about this, though. I will say. At what should we do? Should we do the 8:30 mark? The halftime show, perhaps? We're gonna do. I'm gonna give a little sneak peek of a video that's gonna be coming out on the old MDO channel. Of course, all of you know what the MDO is, I would assume, right? Is that, I can't remember if that's the right thing or not. Anywho, had a pretty cool weekend, everybody. Went down to Oklahoma, did some fishing, and I'm excited to show everyone what all happened, I guess. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. One of those. There we go. Top notch. We got it in the chat. So top notch. Let's go ahead. I've already got our gear together. Look at this. I'm actually prepared for a live stream. Who saw that coming? Nobody. And we're gonna go out, catch some fish. I hope so anyway. Let's I'm nearly all correct. Let's throw, just to play it safe, let's throw an adamantium leader or titanium leader on. Adamantium leader, yeah, for sure. Let's throw this on here. I think that should work. That should work anywhere. And let's go to Marone River. Do some fishing, everybody. Should be good. You would have school, but it's Anzac, so don't. Let's go. Well, right on. What is that? A gamer guy? I don't even know what that is. Boots up. Boots up. I'm fishing for gar at Quanchkin Lake. Any tips? Not really. They for some reason, I want to say they go after crawfish. I don't know why. Huge cut bait would be something I would try, or big, large cut bait, whatever it may be. That would be something I would try. But yeah, the crawfish, I believe they went after for some reason. I don't know why. Catfish is your favorite to catch and reel? I love catfish, man. For sure. Write this down, chat. Write this down. How do you get club tokens? So I believe you get club tokens from doing like club tournaments and stuff like that. Though there could be other ways of getting club tokens. I'm not really sure. I'm terribly not involved with my club. I have the Bow Angles Club. The guys here, they do a great job. You can see we've actually even got a trophy. But that was completely all of them. that was not me whatsoever. So fantastic. I feel like the owner of a sports team or something like that. They're all doing great. I am watching. I have the name, and that is about it. But we could go ahead and try to catch them during the day. I want to say, this is, let's look at the map here. So there used to be a pretty good place to fish for catfish on the island. You can see my markers for unique catfish here. We have not caught a unique catfish in these spots. Oh golly, for a long time, a long time, unfortunately. So we stopped fishing those spots and started fishing these spots, and we started catching them again. So you can see we got the unique tambaki, we got the unique triera, all in this little tiny lake over here. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna try to catch some during the day, but we might just switch to nighttime. That is when we usually have the most luck fishing for these guys. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. It looks like we caught a lot of them on chicken liver too, which I don't even know if I have with me. Let's look. I do have large liver. I wonder if that'll work. Are there any baits in here? They do have chicken liver. Let's buy some of that. So we have some of that just in case. Otherwise, I'm going to toss this out too. See if we get any bites. I am using a 7/0 hook right now. I don't know if that's the right size or not. Every time I go to a place like this, I have to reacquaint myself with the right size hooks, with the right baits, and all that jazz. I can never recall off the top of my head. Let's fish. That's right. It was the Australian soldiers fighting the Turkish in World War I. Really interesting, gamer guy. Okay, so I think I saw some of that in Battlefield 1. Right? I think we saw some of that, I want to say. Oh, we got jingles. We got jingle jangles on the bottom rod, a little bit anyway. Oh, there. We had jingle jangles on the bottom rod, and then one of the match rods takes off. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Little fish could be a piranha here. No, it's something. It's a papa? It's a pipe. It isn't a papa. A papa. A papa? A papa. Right on. Well, top notch. A little 4-pounder, not what we expected, but that's something anyway. It keeps us interested. Keeps us interested. Better than staring here at nothing, right? Goodness gracious. Nice, Bo. Nice, bro. Anzac Day here in Australia. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you, Fooligan. Missed you last Wednesday. Was so sad for no stream. Yep, that's that's just how it goes sometimes. I was gone back in Kansas for turkey season, and got some fun film. I won't give away the whole story, keep it a little bit of a mystery, but yeah, so that was fun, and then went to Oklahoma for the fishing. So, and like I said, right around halftime, I'll give a little sneak peek of of everything that went down during that weekend. But yeah, I'll show one video anyway. I'll show one clip. And I think we're gonna continue catching little fish here. This one's a little bit heavier at least. What do we got here? Gaff top? That's a flat whiskered. Man, I'm getting my fish confused here. Flat whiskered catfish, a trophy one at that. Boy, what if we managed a uni? The old unicorn, flat whisker, could we do it? I don't know. It's possible. We might just figure out the biggest out here. Bonjour de la France. Buongiorno. Southern Kid, hey, how's it going? When they retreated, nobody died due to the coolest invention they made. Oh, really? That's pretty cool, gamer guy. In a band. What do you play in the band? You just got a kayak for fishing? Very cool, Braden Shorts. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. What John boat should you get? That's a good question. I don't know. Little fish. Another little fish here. It is another flat whisker. Regular flat whisker catfish. Regular flat whisker catfish there. ANZAC stands for Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. Oh, okay. I gotcha. New Zealand Army Corps. That I see the acronym now. Right on. That makes a lot of sense. Anything with shell on the bait. How? Joe Stanley, how's it going? Can I use a 10-aught hook? Boys, that all came out wrong. I don't know. I mean, you can certainly try to use a 10-aught hook if you want to. There's not a lot of fish in the game that go after a 10-aught hook, but the ones that do are usually quite large. Though I will say, the majority of fish you'll catch on a 10-aught hook will be like this silver croaker. For some reason, Fishing Planet has something in the game where if you use too large of a hook, they'll give you a bunch of small fish. As if to say, like, you're using too large of a hook. So here's some small fish to let you know. I think we're gonna go ahead and just... Should I reel them all in, or should I just... Let's just do it. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. It's only 50 feet out. Who cares? Reel it in real quick. Have you played Call of the Wild? Oh, which Call of the Wild? Which Call of the Wild? As if it's the Hunter Call of the Wild, then yes, we were part of the first content creators to even start making YouTube videos for Call of the Wild, the Hunter Call of the Wild. And if you're talking Call of the Wild, the Angler, then double that story, because we were also some of the first people to make content for that video game, because we were playing it before it was even published. We were on the beta team for Call of the Wild, the Angler. So of course, you just need to search for Call of the Wild, the Angler on the channel, and all those videos will come up. For sure, for sure. This is a weird night, but let's just give it a go. Throw the match rods out there. What are we thinking, match rods or bottom rods? It doesn't seem super deep out here. You'd think you could get away with doing a match rod. Got the huge cut bait, got the freshwater prawns. Don't have chicken liver out here, so maybe that's an option. Oh, we got a Christmas song. Good deal. How's it going? How's it going, William? Lorenzius, how's it going? Good to see so many people. This is great. I'm on the yawning crew today, evidently. Goodness gracious. You just finished the Anzac Day marches and you came home to a nice tree of a stream. Hey, right on. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm learning all about this Anzac Day. Sounds sweet. Sounds like a cool thing to celebrate. Llama, hello, hello. Changes the game for sure. The Hunter, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I got called the Wild, the Angler, and it is so fun. Right on. Good deal. He was number 1. Mr. Krabs. It was his hat. Crawfish, crab, shrimp on 10 aught. I've been fishing there for the past 2 weeks. I have been working really well. Right on. I don't think. Are you talking what are we talking about? The alligator gar at Quanchkin, or are we talking about Maroon River? I'm like combining conversations now, trying to figure out what we're talking about. Is there a limit on how many uniques you can catch in a day? You know, limit. I don't know if limit's the right word. Like, what's like, I don't want to say humanly possible, but what's like digitally possible? I think there is probably like a limit, you know? If you can only catch per se like 1 unique an hour or something like that of a particular species, then, and there's only like 2 or 3 good times to fish throughout the day, then what's possible might only be 2 or 3 uniques during that day. It's just kind of wishy-washy like that. All the days are different, so could be a little bit different. Beep beep. Beep beep. We got a double beep and that was it. Goodness. You haven't been here for a while. What is the name change and why, if you don't mind me asking? Well, we have a whole video about it, Nate. I recommend just going back and watch it. It would be much more efficient use of time than me trying to tell it all right now. Come on. There we go. We got it. Oh, that's a rod bend right there. Good deal. Out to 100. Yeah, the video is called We're No Longer the BZ Hub, so it's easy to find. Good deal. These are Congo rods, so you would think it would be a pretty simple fight, but we will find out once we get it in here. Just pulling it up a little bit. Pulling it up a little bit. What do we got? Gild? Oh, no. Red tail. All right. Come here, you. You cat, you. Our first big cat of the night. And I'm not talking lions and tigers. I'm talking gildeds and red tails, my friend. I guess being in the Amazon, it would be more jaguars. Trophy red tail, 93 pounds. Right on. 7,209 and 5,654 XP. Now we got the Hell's Bells going on right now. Ooh, smaller fish. What do we got? Sorghum? Sorghum. Right on, 11-pound sorghum. They're going for the bottom rods right now. This was the dead Lambari fish. And then on the other one, I think we had what? Huge cut bait? Maybe? I want to say. Yeah, huge cut bait, okay. Well, if the dead Lambari fish is not the way to go, both the red tail and the gilded went for the dead Lambari, so I was thinking maybe it would be a good one to try, but if it's not the case, then we'll do something different. So our first bass boat and fishing plan after some sturgeon grinding, right on outdoor stuff. That's cool. Favorite map? Oh, really? Maroon River's your favorite map? When's the new map? Wouldn't we like to know? Isn't a celebration it's to respect the soldiers that had died, RIP to them. Yeah, understandable, man. Well, it's a good thing to celebrate. Sounds like, anyway. I've always managed to catch one in St. Croix like each day, yeah. What's the best hook for the alligator gars at Quanchkin Lake, like the size? That's a good question. I would start, this may be off, I would start at a 5/0. I feel like 5/0's a good way to start. Might be able to go up, I might have to go down. But I would certainly, I'd start at a 5/0 anyway. That's what comes to mind at first anyway. You bought the 30-day Congo Pass today, leveled up in the space of 10 minutes. I am now at level 45. Hey, That's the darn thing about buying stuff connected to the Congo, eh? Kind of fast forwards you through the game. But don't forget to slow down and enjoy the game at the same time, you know? Can you make a video on Tiber River? There are only guides on YouTube, no casual. Yeah, Tiber River's kind of one of those places I never really went to. And I don't know if I really have like an interest in going there either. But maybe it is a place we give a try. You know, I guess trying to figure it out or something like that. I don't know how we skipped it the first time, but then looking back, I was just like, you know, do we really need to go here? Probably not. You may have a video on this, and if so, let me know. I'll watch it. But what is a good rule of thumb on tips for juggling rods? Seems like anytime I try and end up losing all but one fish. Yeah, it's I would say like juggling 2 rods is usually quite possible to do. If you go past 2, like you're gonna come close to losing one of the 3, I guess. And if you go to 4, you're definitely gonna lose one, if not 2 of them. And of course, when you gain a rod, say you go from 2 rods to 3 rods, well then you're not giving a second rod as much attention as you would if it was just 2 rods. So if you had just 2 rods, you may have what, an 85% chance of keeping both fish. You go to 3 rods, that 85% chance might cut down to 50% chance on all 3 rods. So then you have a 50% chance of catching each of those 3 fish. So if you have 3 rods going off, you might only end up with 1 of them because you're trying to juggle 3 rods versus just 2. But of course, once you lose 1 of the rods, then it goes down to 2 rods and your chances go up a little bit. Of course, if you're using barbless hooks versus regular hooks, that also makes a difference. Gilded cat at 31 pounds. Not the most massive, but that's okay. So you really just kind of have to think about it. I think if I have 3 rods go off, in my mind, I just immediately think like, I'm going to end up losing one of these fish. And so if I'm juggling between the 3 rods, I'll usually try and decide like, oh, these 2 rods have a bigger fish. I can tell because the you know, the color on the bar goes into the red or something on 2 of them versus on the other one not so much. Trophy sorghum, right on. What a crazy cat. And so at that point, I will just completely forget about the 3rd rod that has the smaller fish on because it's not worth my time. And I don't want to lose those other 2 fish that have, you know, bigger size. So that's kind of how I go about it. I mean, have we juggled 3 rods and caught all 3 fish? You betcha. But is it a smart thing to do all the time? Not really, especially if you can tell that you have a very large fish on one of your 3 rods. Like, do you want to risk losing a potential unique on that 1 rod to juggle all 3 rods? Probably not. You should just focus on that 1 big fish. Be excited that you had 3 bites, but now what that means is that you have 3 fish to choose from, which is the biggest one, you know, and then let the other 2 go if that's how it goes, you know. Opt for the bigger fish, let the other 2 kind of go, I guess. But if you catch the big fish and you catch the second fish just for fun, then it's all for the better, right? What do we got here? Last one was that little sorghum. This one's going up halfway. Come on, Uni! Let's go! Freaking new one, too! New record! That's what I'm talking about! New personal best. Uni sorghum. 30.08 pounds, everybody! That is awesome. Did you see that freaking head come out of the water? God, he was massive! Massive! Immediately when I saw that head compared to that 11-pound one we just caught before, I was like, oh, dude. Look at the size of this guy. Oh my god. Oh, I love how after all of this time, I still have moments where I'm just amazed with something going on in Fishing Planet. Looking good, Henil. Looking good there, buddy. Well, fantastic. Unisorb. I'm on the huge cutbait match rod. Barbless 7/0 hook. Top notch, top notch. I'm gonna put chicken liver on this guy now. Now that we've already caught something, let's go ahead and mix it up. Put some chicken liver on this and throw it back out there. Bringing me back to my home. Back in Kansas, throwing chicken liver out for channel cats. Heck yeah, let's see what we get here in the Amazon. Oh, goodness gracious. Or is Marone River's in the Bolivian jungle? Is that part of the Amazon? I don't know. I don't know how it all works. Best way to get money for beginners? You know, I hate to say this because it sounds like advertising or something like that, but honestly, just watch the Beginner Series 2. I would love to say like, oh, just catch this fish and this fish and this, like, just believe me when I say, just watch the Beginner Series 2. Here, it's a playlist on the old Bill Angles channel. Watch that series, and that will help you get the most money. It really will. We have other videos that can help you and stuff like that, but it's kind of knowing what place to go to, what equipment to use, so that you save the most amount of money, so that you choose when to go places, where to go places at the right time during your game, to make sure you're not wasting money, and what fish to fish for, and what nights to fish for, or what days to fish for them, and what lures and all this stuff. It's a lot more than just best way to make money. It would be nice if it was just that easy. Best way to make money? Oh, I tell you what, if you fish for walleye at Emerald Lake, all of your problems will go away. You'll be free to do whatever you want. Like, that's not a thing. It is the beginnings of Fishing Planet up to like level 30 or something like that are very like kind of calculated. You have to get the right things done at the right times, or else you are going to fall on your face and you're going to hate yourself because you're going to have to do ridiculous things to just get back to where you were. So yeah, I would say Beginner Series 2, best way to make money. That is it. Watch the playlist. 8,000 word dissertation. Oh my goodness gracious. I couldn't even. That's crazy, Alex. Sounds cool though. Octaron, how's it going? Makes me feel better actually. At least it's not just me. Heck yeah. Blah blah. Master Mater, what's up, man? The Master Tomato. That's what it is. Ooh, interesting fish here. Interesting fish. Got some decent wags of his head here. It is a red tail, but he's small. 41 pounds. Okie dokie. First time able to catch a stream right on T. Glad you were able to make it. Ricky Pearson, how's it going? What's your favorite food? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Favorite food. I chose a food that was really easy. Anytime I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I got it, man. Bread up there, peanut butter, grape jelly. I can make my favorite food anytime I want. It's fantastic. Heck to the yeah. Heck yeah. Daytime fishing is a lot better in Marone River for you. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Flat Top. We just spent, what, 10 minutes here fishing during the day? We didn't catch much, but a few croakers and whatnot, so we switched to nighttime, and we caught that big sorb. Right on. Thanks for the sub there. Was it Maximilian or... Yeah, Maximilian, right on. Thank you. Appreciate it. So you are watching it all in real time, Flat Top Carrier. You were here with us, my man. You know, daytime might work. Fantastic, but in the 10 minutes we were there fishing during the daytime, it kind of sucked, so we left. Changed the time. You really think Fishing Planet needs to work on their scaling for those picks 43 inches and as big as the angler? Hey, he's holding it out. 43-inch fish right here. It's bigger than 3 feet. Not bad. It's not a bad fish. I don't have my tape measure anymore. Give me a second. I don't know where my tape measure went. What's that? It's not too far off. Picture me as Hino, holding on to my sorghum catfish. I can't hold on because man, a 43-inch fish is a pretty good sized fish, man. I think the scaling is pretty much right on. Talk about a game that needs help scaling. It's freaking Call of the Wild the Angler. God, they'll be like 24-inch channel cat, and the guy will be holding it up like this. Hey, 24-inch channel cat right here, buddy. Like, come on. It's nothing about special players right there. Oh, not good at all. Should you use match rods or bottom? You know, I always mix it up. I never know if they're gonna go for match rods or bottom rods, so I would just do a combination of the two. If you have match rods and bottom rods, try both. See which is better. Doing 10 hours. That sounds awful. Sounds awful, Alex. I'm gonna change the time here. I'm gonna change the time. I'm feeling a time change might increase our chances of luck. Let's give it a go. I'm not sure if that time change will help us all that much, but we're gonna give it a go. Let's go. Yeah, time change. Yeah, time change. Let's get it. Is Fishing Planet the best game? I don't know if it's the best game. It's fun. It's fun at times. Does it have the best overall like fishing game experience? I think so. Are there other fun fishing games out there? You bet. But overall, is Fishing Planet kind of like my go-to? You bet. Like I said, I think it's just out of all the different fishing games, this has got a good balance of what you can do. You can fish all over the world. Has a little bit of an RPG aspect to it. There's lots of things that make it fun. Lots of things that make it fun. Thanks for the vid. Hey, right on. The black whisker catfish. That is an interesting video. People, it's a very polarizing video. People either hate that video or they love that video. Oh, it's funny. Love video, watch them in the MDO while I work. Hey, right on, T. Glad to hear it, man. Or person. Glad to hear it. The horse unicorn. Oh, well, right on, Ben. It's been a time. Last time I seen you was 1 year ago. Oh, goodness gracious. What's happened, Anton? You've been missing all this time. We've been worried sick. Right, Derek? We sent out search parties for Anton. We couldn't find them. What do I have to do to make you do a Fishing Planet Maps ranked video? You know, that has been on my radar for like, oh golly, a year and a half. And every time I think about it, I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'm like weirdly critical about maps. I'll probably hate on maps for like all the wrong reasons. But I certainly could. I could certainly do a map ranking video. and maybe I'll regret everything I say, and want to change it like a month from then or something like that. But who knows? Beep beep. I heard the beep beep. Give me a fish now. Beep beeps mean fish. Please. Please tell me. Really good looking and best to real as it gets fishing plant. Really need to be an achievement for hitting a boater with a lure when they cross in front of you. Yeah, that would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Rolled like 20 times. You're a guy. Okay, good. Well, you never know. What is it? T. T could be freaking short for Tiana or something like that. I'd be like, yo, hey, right on, man. Thanks, T. And you'd be like, what? My name is freaking Tommy. I'm a girl. That's a girl name. Tommy. Tramantha. My name is Tramantha. Charlie. Tisha. Talisha. There's so many good T girl names. Come on, you can't expect me to know that it's a guy. Terrarium. My name is Terrarium. Terrapin. I don't know why, like, no girl names that start with T are coming to mind right now. just making up everything. I can't think of a single girl name that starts with T. Tiana. Tony. Yeah, see, Tammy, that's a good one. Every girl name that starts with T. Tanya, there we go. I could only think of, like, freaking girl names that were also guy names, like they work for both. Tiara? Tiara. Talia. Tasha. Now we're getting all sorts of stuff. Now we're getting all the names. All the names that could be. All the T names in the land. Fantastic. I love to see it. Tina is a good one. That's easy. Tina, eat your food. Timmy's a wonderful girl name. Just picture yourself in high school, staring at your first love in your life. You look at her in her deep brown eyes and you go, I think I love you, Timmy. That doesn't sound good at all. That sounds like some guy offering a kid some candy in their van. That doesn't sound right. I don't know about you. Tanisha. Now we're just coming up with all sorts of things. Tia. Alright, I can see Tia. Tia and Tamara. That was the girls in Tia and Tamara in on Disney, right? YouTube Wolf Plays. What up, what up? That's my girl, Timmy. Tarantula. A classic girl name, Tarantula. That Tracy's a good one. Good. Trombone. I love you, Trombone. What would a good last name be for a girl named Trombone? It's a classic Friday Night Lights scenario. The football player just scored a touchdown. He looks at his girlfriend, the star cheerleader, and he goes, I love you, trombone pumper. I don't think that would make TV. That doesn't sound like a real scenario. A trombone player. Her last name would have to be Player. Ripsaw! That's a new one. We haven't seen that one yet. You can change time with lines. Oh, really? You know, I think I saw that and I just haven't played in a while and I didn't remember. What was that? What are you, a little croaker? Hey, go ahead. Go ahead, Mater. Emerald Lake catching that monster fish and it was jumping. I was like, wow, not giving me, you know, bite, but no bites. I had it, but was on a weak setup rod. I was have to strong setup. Was that the old pike slasher at Emerald Lake? The pike slasher. I have a weak story about that. Currently, the stories I have prepared for this year's Halloween extravaganza are the eel cannibal monster and the zombie catfish. Those are currently the two stories I have ready, but I'm always thinking of others. So we'll see how it goes. Sometimes refer to my girl as T-Rex, never to her face though. Good night. You're playing with fire. Don't you understand, Kieran? You're playing with fire. You're playing with a female Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, that's a bigger ripsaw. Trophy? Hey, trophy. Whoa. All right, put that one on the shelf. Let's try to get a bigger one. I'm cool with trophies. I'm just more interested in the ones that have a big old freaking horn on their head. I'm talking unicorns. Come on now. Give me a unicorn. You know, I've been, we all know, oh golly, I'm blanking right now. We all know, give me a second. I feel really bad right now, I'm blanking. Sorry. Been thinking. Andrew, we all know Andrew for Fishing Planet, who's helped us out, giving us some the lowdown on the Fishing Planet ocean map many a time. I have been planting seeds in the old Andrew brain to get an actual unicorn monster put into the game. I would love to see a tuna or something like that with a ginormous horn coming out of its head. Not like fantasy pretty, like ooh, pretty unicorn, like a horrendous monster unicorn that's also a tuna or something like that on this new map. I think that would be a fantastic Halloween extravaganza monster. I don't know about you, but I feel like we need to have that. We need to have it. Ugly, exactly right. You know, this kind of ugly, grotesque tuna with this crazy shard of a unicorn horn coming out. And we'd call it the Una Tuna. Am I right? Does that not sound perfect? The Una Tuna? Come on! It's there. It's laying out for you, huh? It's just a box of chocolates sitting there waiting for you to grab it. The Una Tuna? Come on. It's right there. I'm just saying. I don't mean to say that I'm a creative genius, but if the shoe fits, come on. Una Tuna? It's right there. We're just catching piranhas for left and right now. Left and right and down the center. Piranha, piranha, piranha. Special teams, special plays, special players. Let's see here. Get the right rod. Bingo, bango, bongo. That one actually doesn't seem too bad. Decent size. Uni Ripsaw? Oh, it's a flat whisker. Trophy flat whisker. All right. Kanique is fun. Is it worth going to Kanique Creek or just stay with Sturgeon? If you need a break, Kanique Creek is good for that. Take a little break, go catch some fish, and come back when you're done catching some salmon. You know, it's good for a good break. Can't wait to get to where I can catch one on here. Been hunting that fish 2 years in a row. I ain't got her yet. At least I can do that. Hey, right on, Christopher. Absolutely. I am hopeful that I can get my first muskie here in September. I'm going out with the guy that has some has a good history with muskie, so I'm hoping I can cross that bucket list fish off. We'll just have to see. We're gonna be spending, I want to say 2, maybe 3 days fishing for muskie here in Wisconsin. So hopefully it all works out, man. I'm gonna have a big old muskie somewhere behind me. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be joined by the trophy of the fish I got this last weekend, which I said I would show off a video of at 8:30. So, you know, I know no one's actually excited for that, but I'm still gonna show it off just in case. You know, we will have the full video coming out on the MDO here in a few, I don't know how long, could be months. I don't know. Good golly. We have any Ottawans in the chat? We have muskie like everywhere. Everywhere? Goodness gracious. Yeah. I bet so, Christopher. They need to put a unique alligator gar in Quanchi and they get way better than 100 miles. I know, man. I know. I've told them that too. I told them, I was telling Andrew that. I was like, man, if you could make a bigger fish for a lot of these, the white sturgeon, the alligator gar and stuff like that, and just make it like you can only catch them if you use a 10-aught hook or something, you know, something you can only get if you're level 60 or something like that, so that, you know, lower level characters, players and whatnot don't have to worry about accidentally running into a big one like that. I think it'd be sweet, dude. Not only that, but I want them to change the maximum unique size for like a flathead catfish at Quanchkin to like, you know, like 130 pounds or something like that. Something a lot bigger, something like what it would be in real life. So maybe someday, man. Maybe someday. Someday, some dollar. Spending bait queens left and right. Should we go try one of our usual fishing spots as well at some point? Maybe this next day. We'll try here at night to see if we can get the unis. The unis? If we can't get the unis, then we'll go to one of our regular spots. See if that works better. Unis. Fish of 2 casts. Do you think side fishing and fishing that would be cool? You know, side fishing is cool. It can certainly be neato. I don't know. There's 2 sides to it, I guess. In Call of the Wild the Angler, when you do have side fishing, at times it can feel like I don't even know if I should cast here for this particular fish because I don't see it. You know, because you almost get to a point where you rely on side casting so much in that game, looking for fish. Where in Fishing Planet, like, that's not even an option. So you just kind of cast out, hoping for the best. You really rely on the depth changes. And this is an awful example because there's no depth changes here. But yeah, to figure out the best place to fish. So I don't know. It could be neat. I guess what I'm also getting to is that should we be excited for a feature that will never come to the game? I guess I'm too rational of a person to wrap my head around that, I guess. Oliver Ortiz plays, right on. I'm not gonna wish for something that I know will never come to the game, I guess. If it does come to the game, fantastic. But otherwise, I'm not going to go, oh man, bow fishing would be super cool if they added to this game, because they're never gonna add it to the game. They're not. So I'm not gonna sit here and just hope and wish that they add it, because I know they're never going to. Maybe that's like a glass half empty sort of scenario, but just being a realist. Trophy! Not even 100 pounds! Come on, man. Doing us 30. That was close, though. It was close. So if you bought one pack for the game to support the game and bang for your buck, what would it be? It would be the premium pack. A year of premium at Black Friday for half off. 52-pound red tail. Come on, man. Definitely catching them on the chicken liver. Boop boop a doop a doop. I think it's possible to catch anything on the walker while we're waiting. See if we get a triura to come out. That would be something. Still on the bite grind at St. Croix. Come on, Triura. Aren't you impressed by my 2-star walk? Freaking sweet. Telling you what, if you are a Triura out there waiting for a 3-star walk, you just need to learn to settle. Settle for 2 stars. That's all I'm saying. You've caught a bigger fish than I have the entire stream. So have I, man. So have I. What have you caught? How long did the sturgeon grind take you personally? What, on the free-to-play one or on the other one? Because I don't even really remember the other one. Hours upon hours. We haven't even finished it on the free-to-play because I honestly haven't even been doing it. The only time I really do it is when we're doing a live stream or something like that. Woo! He's fighting us. Still at 30-some feet, but he's putting up a little fight. It's just a little gilded. He's so cute. 47-pounder. 47-pounder and putting up a fight. Come on. What are we doing here? You caught a beluga sturgeon, really? How heavy was the beluga sturgeon? You lost your biggest fish ever on Saturday, had a big blue cat, and my net guy missed it, and he rolled your braid into the rocks. That was painful. Oh my gosh, sounds painful, man. Sounds awful. I had a painful moment this last week too, so I can feel it. I can feel the pain in your heart. Have you been in Tiber? I have been in Tiber, yeah. Just so different, yeah. It is a different type of game, isn't it? Ooh, pretty decent ripsaw. Trophy, 18 pounder. Pretty darn close to uni. I am kind of curious how our 30-pound sorghum, like, how's that rank up on the leaderboard? Let's see. Type, place, Maroon River, time. Sorry about 30.008. We're number 56. Leaderboard fish. Let's go. Top notch. That's right. You're all gonna treat me differently now, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. No more showing up to live streams and not giving me a well-deserved like. Huh? You're all gonna give me the respect I deserve. You're gonna show up to live streams and give me a like because I'm number 56 on the leaderboard for unique sorghum catfish. Ooh. What is your view on carp fishing as an American over here in England? I absolutely love it and go on most weekends. Alex, you're not gonna find much more of a fan of carp fishing in the United States than me. I am a huge fan. There's a lot of people that feel a lot differently in the United States about carp, but not me. I am a huge fan. Humongo. Bought your new reel rod and it's so cool. It's like gold, anodized green, purple. Wowie zowie. You got a trophy, not a perch. Nice. Just got a PB 411-pound Nile perch. Nice, that's sweet. You gotta get some extra cash and get a good caster on a new in real life bass rod. That's sick, dude. What are you thinking? What are you thinking for a reel? Little croaker. Boy, we haven't got a croaker in a while. That's usually something we would catch during the day. Oh, that's a good sized little ripsaw there. Or was that a sorghum? That was a sorghum. Never mind then. That's a horrible sorghum. I don't know why I'm reeling this in. Just started for some reason. Yeah. Let's toss it back out there. 76 on the pound sturgeon. Huh, okay. 63-pound diamond Atlantic salmon in the angler. Sick. 6 unlikings. Oh. I could see that. Carp are fun to catch, but I hate fishing for them. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I understand. I understand, Alex. No, I love fishing for carp. Especially, I mean, the best way of fishing for carp is with friends. Because you can all sit down together in the same area. And you can have, you know, in Kansas anyway, and in Wisconsin, you could have 3 rods each. So you picture yourself with 2 friends. Everyone's got 3 rods, so you're fishing with 9 rods in a spot. Like, we would catch fish back to back to back. And not small bass, like big carp, you know? 10 plus pounds every fish. And so it's a blast. If you're not reeling the fish in yourself, you're netting it for someone else. Carp fishing in comparison to like bass or something like that is just so much more fun if you have friends to fish with. It's a group activity. Is it true that someone below level 80 can go to the ocean map first week? Yeah, if they bought a DLC of some sort, I suppose. You don't like the way carp bite? They just aggravate you to no end? Really? I don't know what you mean, I guess. You don't like the way carp bite. I feel like I've never had an issue with how carp bite. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe. We got bites going on though. Big fish, come on now. We need a biggin. Give us a big one. Pulling out a little bit of line. I'm guessing, what do we got? Chicken liver. I'm guessing this is gonna be a regular size, like say, right around, I'm gonna go with like an 80-pound gilded catfish. My guess. 84-pound gilded cat. Did I not freaking call that or what? Oh my god, I'm like a god of this game. I'm just kidding. That was really lucky though. Okay, top notch. £35. That's awesome. That's a great fish, man. Fishing for anything other than smallies in West Virginia sucks. I'm sorry. Just the little carp around here. The soft bite and the tease. You need to get yourself some alarms and some hair rigs. Look up a video on how to create hair rigs or just buy them yourselves. Get some fake corn and make yourself a little method mix with some method leads, and you will catch more carp than you ever realized you could catch. You will catch more big fish than you ever realized you could ever catch. Once you figure out how to carp fish, they will quickly become your favorite fish to fish for. And the best thing is, all their bait smells so good. I mean, I've had kids even eat the bait. They'll just reach into your bucket and eat it to the point where you have to put a lid on it and go, no, don't eat anymore. I have a catfish bait smells terrible. That or it's a cut up old fish or something like that. Or chicken. I suppose if you cook the chicken you could eat it, but if you just ate it raw out of the bucket, you might get salmonella or something. That's not good. The snowman method. You whip up a snowman? You're fancy. I'm not fancy enough for that. Oh my god. Pick up. I did the number 2 rod. Did I not? I think we hit our wall. Might have to change the time. You can eat carp bait raw? You bet. All it is well, the carp bait I make anyway is cream corn, breadcrumbs, and strawberry jello. The kids tell me it tastes great. I don't eat it, but to them, I guess it tastes like a strawberry flavored cornbread or something like that. I can imagine. The more I talk about it, the more it seems like I've actually eaten it, but I haven't, I swear to God. All I can imagine is that the texture in your mouth is very bread-like and sticky until you get one of those corn kernels. And it makes you a little bit happy, but you wonder about how people will realize that you're eating the bait out of your bait bucket. And so you tell people that you don't eat it, but you definitely do. But I've never eaten it. You have to believe me. Good God. Just don't listen to anything I'm saying. I've never eaten that bait before. Oh my God. You're killing me. Muskegala. Look it up just so that we don't have to freaking look it up anymore. Cranky. You said cranky? Not seeing it, my man. Right? It was cranky something, right? Yep. It happens. Just started watching your free-to-play series and following along. Absolutely loving your content. I have been binging. Hey, right on, Jackal. That's great to hear. You use cut bluegill for cats. Works better than anything I've ever had for cats. Hey, I can see you, man. Last time I tried to use cut bluegill for cats, I was catching gar after gar, man. It was fun, though. I find gar so interesting. They're like little dinosaurs. They have all their scales and they have all their teeth and everything like that. I think sometimes gar can be more interesting than cats, I think. Cats, I don't know. Maybe I've just become, I'm so used to catfish growing up in Kansas and whatnot, but they're cool catfish, but gar are just little tiny monsters. Well, sometimes they're really big monsters, but I do love them. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move because I'm tired of fishing here. Let's go ahead. Can we actually? We can just travel here now. How about that? Let's try to catch something here, shall we? Let's try it here. Got all of our markers way out there. You started fishing in real life because of Fishing Planet in your videos. Thanks, but hey, right on, Jumbo. I'm glad to hear that. I really am. Yeah, that's gonna be one of my things this year. Is I would really like to create some like easy tutorial videos on how to take some of the knowledge you have in Fishing Planet and apply it to real life. We might take some trips out to you know, our local Walmart or something like that and pick up some cheap rods. And then find a place here in Milwaukee to go try them out and show people how easy it is to take, you know, stuff you learn in a video game and then just go buy some really cheap gear at a Walmart or something like that and go out to a park or something like that and start catching actual fish. Like, it's not hard. And I really want to show how easy it can be. So I really hope I can get to those videos because that'd be a lot of fun. I think. Sometime this summer, I hope. Do I have a video playlist for the monster fish? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure if I have a specific playlist for like all of the monster fish, but they're in the Halloween extravaganza playlists. I always fish for the monster fish during Halloween time, so it's a thing of mine. People always go, where are these Halloween fish? And I always go, they're not Halloween fish. I'm just causing confusion because I refuse to fish for monster fish but during Halloween. So it is a personal choice of mine. It has no connection to Halloween whatsoever. I've been playing a ton of Fishing Planet at the moment where I'm level 50 and I'm started fishing in real life with your brother because of it. Dude, that's awesome, Will Idaho. That's freaking sweet. I love hearing people who started fishing because of Fishing Planet, man. Fishing is such a fun, just hobby, sport, whatever you want it to be. It can be a good way to get food if you want. If you, I mean, talk about the amount of food I had from this weekend. My God. Silver Croaker. Not what we wanted. But I did promise that the halfway mark I would show you a sneak peek from some adventuring I got into this weekend. So let me get something together here so that I can show you what I got into. Okay? All right. Let me get this ready here. I can't promise that the video's not going to be a little shaky, but we're going to in a little. I don't know how to tell you, okay? It's just gonna be a little weird, okay? We're just gonna go with it. All right.
Yeah, reel down, right tip up.
Yeah, reel down, make sure you got this.
So we took a trip out to Oklahoma.
Woo!
During their paddlefish snagging season. And luckily,
hooked,
Looks
so
barely hooked on the side.
we got one. Or at least I got one.
it doesn't look like it.
What do you need me to do?
And you can only keep one paddlefish a day. So once I caught this fish, that was it basically. I couldn't catch another one once I decided to keep it.
Nice job. Wow. Holy crap, that's huge.
Be ready for him to take off. These bottles will run hard.
Missed him. Dang it.
Sounds like the audio and the video is a little off. That's fantastic. Like I said, it's only like this because I'm playing it off this thing, but
He zoomed in.
That is a huge paddlefish.
Let's go. Oh man.
That was
Grab him.
see if we can get forward.
These are the red gills down in there. That's where they exchange the oxygen. But these white things are gill rakers. That's where they strain the zooplankton. So they literally go through the water with their mouth open and take in this zooplankton with these. And of course they're a smooth skinned fish. They actually have no bones. There's no bones in the paddlefish. It's all cartilage.
Sure. Wow. What a cool fish.
Now, we'll do two ways.
now it's trying to pick it up.
Body of the fish with your other offhand.
That is like a piece of wood, isn't it?
This is cartilage.
So
It
people
will
have
hurt.
those. People have those mounted. Like
Yeah, you can have some. They have bugs that will take everything.
I've seen.
Okay. And you're going to want to hold it out a little bit, right, to make it look bigger?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's probably not necessary, but
Let's see if we can.
oh, there you go.
There it is.
All right, if you can.
Yeah. That's fish right there.
Because it's
I'm telling you what. Anyway, that was fun. We'll have the full video out on the MDO at some point, but yeah, it was biggin'. It's a big fish. They assumed it weighed somewhere between 70 and 80 pounds. So it was a good. Yeah, it's certainly kind of as old, not as old as a shark, but around there. It's actually like related to stingrays and stuff like that. So it's like part of the same family, but somehow it ended up in Oklahoma of all places. So yeah, pretty cool anyway. Neat little adventure during the weekend, I'd say anyway. But if you're not following the old MDO, give it a go, check it out anyway, because it is a cool channel. It has lots of cool videos and whatnot, and more stuff in the future, especially when we go to the old Amazon and do some fishing there. That'll be just like Marone River, but in real life. So far, just that guy almost ran over my ripsaw catfish. That's okay. When's the next bedtime fishing with Bo episode? You know, that's a great question. And I do enjoy making those videos, so you know, I really need to do it. What's your favorite target in real life, fish wise? It gotta be carp, man. Like if I have a weekend to just go out and do whatever, it's usually carp fishing. It is my favorite way of fishing for fish. Finding a good river or lake or whatever, setting out 3 rods with bait and just relaxing. Maybe have a friend with me or something like that and just chat it up and eat some biscuits and drink some coffee, and it's just a fun way to fish, I think, anyway. But yeah, Will Hideout, I should probably do another one of those soon. Maybe that's something I can do this weekend. And I was trying to decide what I should do this weekend, because I need to make a few different Fishing Planet videos, just to get back into it after this past week gone and everything. Kind of threw me off my game, but yeah, maybe that's a great way to get back into it, is do a little bedtime fishing with Bo episode. How's my day going? It's going quite well, God. How's it going for you? You having a good day? He's coming right for us. He's coming right for us. That's you in the boat? Well, right on. Just don't block the camera or I'll freak out. Leon! Recently found your channel. Why doesn't Fishing Planet have pro-rated experience? I'm stuck at 65 fishing for catfish to level up. I wish I could go back to lower level lakes and still get good XP. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting way of putting it. I don't know. Yeah, it's I would say that it's more of like, and this was actually one of my videos I meant to do. I have it on my my checklist right there. If you see my checklist right there of videos to do. 2024 guide, top 5 Call of the Wild the Angler tips, which I already recorded and just haven't edited yet. And then why Fishing Planet uses a level system. Well, the best way of describing Fishing Planet's level system is essentially that it's like World of Warcraft. If you just picture Fishing Planet like World of Warcraft, it makes so much sense. It really does. I would say the only thing it doesn't have, really, is like an endgame experience. There's no... Like, if you get to the end of Fishing Planet, the only endgame experience is the last location to fish at. In this current scenario, it would be like the Congo River. You reach the end game, and your reward is fishing at the Congo River for the tigerfish and the Nile perch and that sort of stuff, which isn't much of an end game experience in comparison to like what it is at World of Warcraft or something like that. But that's essentially how they've set up the leveling in the game. Is that you start off at a low level, you slowly gain gear, you do challenges, quests, what have you. You get better gear, you go to a new location, you do more quests and catch more fish, and then you move on to a new location. And if you go all the way back to Goldshire for Alliance, by the way, for the Horde, my brother and I were always Alliance characters. If you go all the way back to Goldshire and start killing wolves and bears in the forest and kobolds and stuff like that, like, you're not going to get very good XP, if any XP at all. And Fishing Planet's set up the very similar way. Unsub, yeah, I hear you. I'm sure. I know I made a horde. What? Are you joking? I never can hear what song it plays, but wow, we didn't see that one coming, did we? Yeah, you all came for big cats, and there you go. 13-pounder, boys! Tell you what, if this was a baby, A human baby right out of the freaking woman. This would be a freaking massive baby. But it's a catfish, so it's not very big. That is sick. Well, right on. Let's keep him. That's right. People would go, are you going to release the unicorn catfish? No way, we're eating it. I eat unicorns. Mmm. Yum yum. That's what I do. Just wish you had better choices for leveling during this time. I'm bored with just fishing catfish. Hey, I understand. I understand, my man. That's why I think I have an idea, and I've pitched it to Andrew. However, Andrew can't do anything about it because he's more focused on the ocean update. However, after the ocean update, who knows? Maybe it will become a thing. I can't tell you about it right now because I don't want to ruin the surprise if it does become a thing, but I do think it will help out Fishing Planet. It will be a two-way road. I think the players will enjoy it. I think the Fishing Planet will enjoy it. They'll make a little bit of money, maybe. The players will be able to experience a new thing and hopefully help them level up at the same time. I'm just really excited. I really hope it becomes a thing. It'll be completely new, not like anything they have in the game right now, but completely possible. This isn't like a harebrained idea that's like impossible to employ, like bow fishing or something like that. Like, this is something they could easily put in the game and make it a standard bit of the game. And I think people will really enjoy it. But like I said, we're gonna have to wait till the ocean update's out because we can't just put it in right now. That wouldn't make any sense. You know? You know what I mean? You don't? Well, I don't tell you. Austin Lambert, how's it going? Level system, just money system. Struggling to get bites and change the day multiple times and struggling with money. Where are you? You're level 50. Where are you fishing, Garrett? Love your content. Thanks, Flo. You have good cash, don't sweat level, and just fish for what you want. That's right. Fishing with bow, so awesome. Hope you all having a great day. Heckin' yeah. Heckin' yeah. Urban Steve bought fireworks. He's got fireworks. You ain't bad. You won't shoot him off. Bet you won't. Getting people to shoot off fireworks for no reason. Do it. Do it. Oh God. Do we know what minimum level will be the ocean update? I feel like that's one of the things they talked about in one of our previous episodes. I can't remember what it was though. Well, was it 82 or something like that? It won't let you use it unless it's an event? Oh man. Oh man. That's okay. It was worth a try. There's a red tail, little baby. Little baby, but he got him. All right, let's see. Where should we go? Should we try a different place now? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Let's go here. Let's switch the time to here. Throw this out again. Come on, we gotta get one here. If not, we're going back to daytime. We're trying daytime again at one of the other locations, though. One of the other locations during the day. Maybe that'll do. Back in the day, it used to be so easy to catch gilded and red-tailed catfish, and I feel like they made it harder. No more BZ Hub? Down with the BZ Hub. Up with the bow angles. The BZ Hub has been destroyed. And for good reason. You know, I heard terrible things about... I heard terrible things about the BC Hub. You don't even want to know. All you should know is that you should be so happy that Bo Angles is here. He slayed them. BC Hub was like, bad guy. Bo Angles come in, little bit of ninja work, little bit of samurai mixed with Viking sort of weaponry, and like, slice up, BC Hub no more. Bo Angles rose to the top. People cheered. People cheered. They said, thank God, BZ Hub is no more. They didn't even want to bury him. They just threw him into a volcano. BZ Hub disintegrated. Like, he was already dead, so he didn't make any noise, but he just kind of disappeared into the lava, and people cheered because BZ Hub, it was awful. But now Bo Angles is here, and he makes the world a better place. So when you go, oh, what happened to BZ Hub? You should really be going, oh, thank God BZ Hub is gone. Bo Angles is here. So, just saying. Pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. BZ Hub intro is a banger. Yeah. I mean, it had its place in time, you know? Had its place in time, just like cable cars had their place in time. You know, now they're just kind of a novelty thing. Cities hang on to cable cars just for funsies. Oh, have you ridden the cable car? Yeah, it was something, huh? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a nice little bit of old-timey. And if you want a little glimpse of that old-timey, you just watch one of our old videos that still has that BZ Hub intro. It's still there. Right on. Thanks for the sub. But out with the old, in with the new. Completely caught up on missions until I get to Brazil. Right on, Leon. That's awesome. Hitting up them missions. It is catchy. I agree, Christopher. Woo, bigger fish. Bigger fish. Got some decent head shakes on that guy. Look at that rod. Look at that. Going from halfway to the top. You're real quick. Could have a trophy on, potentially. Come on, man. Now we got the hell's bells going off. Is this your full-time job? No. No way. I would think that someone like, you know, I almost have 70,000 subscribers. I think that, just to give you a frame of mind, I think if you were a full-time YouTuber with 70,000 subscribers, you would be making about the same amount of money as someone working at McDonald's. You know? Not a ton of money. Not enough to live on these days, at least. You know? So if you have dreams of becoming a YouTuber and all that, just realize that even with 70,000 subscribers, like, you're gonna have to work somewhere else at the same time just to make enough money to get by. And you're probably still going to be renting a place versus buying. I work for 3 or 4 different places at the same time, so I'm doing okay. But YouTube has always been kind of a fun hobby for me. Till I get that silver play button, and then times are going to change. I'm going to have that up on the wall over there by Ferdinand the Pheasant, and it's going to be like, what? Silver play button? Yeah, boy. Now I'm basically a McDonald's worker, but with a silver play button. And things are gonna be sick. Legendary Fishing, how's it going, man? You tried to light off the fireworks, yeah. That's fine. Come on, Gilded. Trophy, Gilded. Ah, not even 90 pounds. Boy, we are just not getting very lucky today, are we? I'm going with the bigger hook size. Let's throw on an A-dot hook. We've got multiple trophies. Maybe we just need a bigger hook, huh? Let's try it. I'm willing to try it. Are you willing to try it? $20 an hour here for McDonald's? Heck yeah, man. So my grandmother was telling me about in California. California, $20 an hour here for McDonald's. What's $20 now? What's a bi-weekly? Let's see. What's a monthly income for $20 an hour? Monthly income for $20 an hour is $3,466. That is, see, that even then, that's better than my best month, you know, doing YouTube. So you would make more money working for $20 an hour at McDonald's than having a YouTube channel with 70,000 subscribers. Just to put it all in perspective. Is it more than you make working on airplanes? Absolutely. YouTube is a great way. It's like a video album, right? Aw, thanks, Turban Steve. Do you know how to use the slingshots in Fishing Planet? Oh god, I need to think. Do I even have the slingshot available? I do. Oh golly, okay. Let's see. Is it in here? I think it's because I don't have any bait applied. Maybe that's why I need to make some bait. I need to make some catfish magic, don't you know? It's all about the catfish magic. Need to have that catfish magic bait. If I put this on my character here, I hit the 8 button and load up this old slingshot here. Where the frick did that land? I feel like I shot that out into the forest over there. What? At least show me where it lands, okay? I'm just gonna shoot it a little bit just to see if we can see where it lands in the water. Oh, I saw where that one landed. Okay. So we needed about 2 times that distance. Oh, getting closer. We're gonna have so much catfish magic out here. Oh, that was pretty much right on the freaking money for that first float. That first float right there, that was right on the money almost. It landed like right here. Oh yeah, I think we're doing good. I think we got enough catfish magic out there at least. Isn't it $20 for a Big Mac now in California? Oh golly. Highest paying jobs in the area that isn't a hard labor. Oh my goodness. You just stayed in a private server so long it became a public server. I'm in a private server? I thought I joined I thought I was being fun joining a public server. This brings up a question I've had since I started. Recipes, what's up with those? What do we do with that? Maybe at the beginner version 2. Recipes will become a bigger thing once you get to Weeping Willows, really. You know, if you're a fishing person in Europe or so, like you do a lot of fishing in like the UK and whatnot, you may be used to fishing with feeder rods and using baits and whatnot. And so you might employ more of those, where are they? Ground baits, and there's nothing here. But yeah. In the United States, we don't use that sort of stuff. Ground baits and mixes and stuff like that. It would be more of a European sort of thing. I've seen it when I was in Taiwan, they had a lot of ground baits and mixes like that as well. Yeah, if carp fishing becomes a bigger thing in the United States, which I'm certainly hoping it does, maybe, you know, your kids will grow up with ground baits and mixes being more of a normal thing for fishing. I think it's fun anyway. Doesn't have to be expensive. All right, this night fishing is turning out to be freaking awful. Freaking sick. Awful. Freaking gross. Freaking awful. Freaking bad. Let's drive a boat, shall we? Woo! Big Master 650. Yeah. Yeah, there's not quite a cause and effect relationship with the prices and the payment, is there? All right, let's go ahead and throw this out. We're gonna wait. Should I try and let's try? Okay, let's try this real quick. Let's throw this out at nighttime real quick, just to say we did. Then we'll switch to daytime and try it during the daytime. We got 23 minutes. We got 23 minutes to make something happen, to actually catch big cats, or else I'm gonna have to change the title of this video to "Trying to Catch Big Cats and Failing." We have one huge cut bait left. Are you serious? Boom! Now we got lots of huge cut bait left. What about 8%? During a carp tournament in Texas and you blanked? Oh man. Well, it just goes to show that the news doesn't always know what it's talking about, eh? The more you grow up, the more you realize that that's the truth. News agencies are out there to get views. They aren't always out there to tell you what's true. They're trying to make money, just like every other television channel out there. How's it going? Hayden, it's going quite okay. I was going to say it's going quite well, but technically we've only caught 2 uniques, one being a sorghum and one being a flat-whiskered catfish. Not necessarily the big cats we were going for. So, is it going great? Not really. But is it going okay? Yes. We've got 2 uniques. Could it be going better? Absolutely. Absolutely. We all need more hoonies. We do need more hoonies. I could see the prices of stuff being like more expensive in bigger cities for sure, and also around places like tourist sites, in museums and stuff like that. Only 2 uniques. I've caught 1 ever, so going good is a matter of perspective. There you go. Have I ever heard of the Mill Creek Cup? American Carp Society hosts it. No, I haven't. I don't think I have anyway. Now that Big Carp Tackle's down in Texas, I assume they'll be throwing tournaments every now and then once they get their lake up and going. They've got their building up. So I assume the next thing they'll be focusing on is getting their lake going well. Those guys are kind of cheap though. I have big dreams. Bigger than Big Carp Tackle. You've gone to White Moose Lake to get trout and salmon to get good money. I only got one rod that can handle the fish there. And all I have for money now is 30,000 or 20,000. Oh. Yeah. Sorry you haven't been on the stream for a while. No big deal there. Just caught a diamond 60-pound Atlantic salmon. Hot dang, Ethan. Well done. All right. We've switched the time. I'm going to take this out. Oh, we had a bite already. It's cool that you can switch the time now without reeling in the rods. It's neat. The baits are going not the direction I thought they would go for some reason. Ugh. Hate their shipping costs, but they have a huge selection. Yeah, very true. Christopher, you're just a few years. You're just a few years too early, my friend. Like I said, I got big plans. I got big plans. We're gonna do okay. Not having to reel in the rods is such a huge win now. I love it. Absolutely. It's always a good day when you post, man. Hey, well, right on. I appreciate it. Did you just miss the stream? No, you caught the last 18 minutes of it. How fantastic is that? All I can say is that there's been a number of people who have tried to start a carp company in the United States. But luckily, I know a lot of people. So it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. Don't have to reel in the rods. You don't have to reel in the rods to change the time of day anymore, which is really nice. You used to have to either like transport to another location to like reel in your rods, or like step in your boat to get your rods in. Now you can just change the time. You don't even need to do that. You can just literally just change the time. Don't need to reel in your rods or anything. Oh yeah? I'll be like Monty Don on Gardener's World, but I'll be the American fishing guy. Hello and welcome to Bo Angler's Fishing World. We're fishing today for carp, and I'll show you everything that I know on how to catch them. Welcome to Bo Angler's Fishing World. Trophy gilded catfish at 69 pounds. Gross. Give me a biggin. River Monsters Milwaukee edition. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I think there's more of a chance of River Monsters Milwaukee edition being more about disturbing homeless people than actual like fishing. Here in Milwaukee, but you never know. What's the largest wells you have had in Planet Fish? Do the uniques get past 80 pounds? I don't know. I know I've caught a unique Wells catfish. Let's see. Besides the black whisker, which was 160 pounds. Let's see. Unique Wells catfish. My unique Wells catfish was 92 pounds. So certainly not the biggest, but at least bigger than the biggest flathead catfish I've caught. Good golly. For a fish that can get over 120 pounds, the biggest flathead catfish I've caught is 66. So, no. It's an insult to the... It is. I agree. I agree, man. You haven't played this game a long time, probably 2 or 3 months, maybe longer. You think I should just grind walleye? Depends on what level you are, Carson. But you know, that's never a bad choice. I think it's kind of a weird thing to think about. But if I had one choice, if someone told me what they should fish for, and I had no knowledge of what level they were, or what they had, or anything like that, I think walleyed emerald is probably a good choice. Without any knowledge of what they're capable of doing, even at level 70, fishing for walleyed emerald is not a bad choice. So the answer is yes. Go for it. What's up? Haven't been on this game in a while. You haven't? Ah, man, you're missing out. Don't you know that we've been waiting for the ocean update for like a year now? Oh, I can't believe you haven't been waiting around to see when it's gonna come out. Wells, giant grouper, bluefin, and any swordfish. Ooh, that'd be cool. What's my bucket list? You know, I've got... How many fish do I have on my bucket list so far? 3, I believe. We got the alligator gar, got the giant snakehead, and the American paddlefish. It's three of my bucket list fish I think I've had. I really do need to write down them all. But yeah, I haven't gotten to it. Did they release the ocean update yet? What do you think? You think the ocean update is out, but we're just choosing to fish here at Marone River by choice? Come on! You're a high level with no money? Aw. You're high level with no money? Emerald Lake, walleye, absolutely. You're a low level with no money? Emerald Lake, walleye, that's your choice. You're a low level with lots of money? Emerald Lake, walleye, that's the choice. Emerald Lake walleye is the choice for everything. Paddlefish are a blast and so cool. Yeah, absolutely. They're pretty sweet. 2-week-a-year grind. There you go. Everyone head to Emerald Lake. It's no longer EESS. It's just Emerald Lake walleye. What should I do at the X level? Emerald Lake walleye. I'm level 50 and I just unlocked Weeping Willows. What should I do? Emerald Lake walleye. That's just the answer for everything. You're so sick of walleye. But you know what? You can only get sick of walleye if you've been to Emerald Lake for walleye. So, you know, you just be happy. Let's hope this is a bigger fish. Oh, yeah, here we go. No. Was he coming straight for us? I think he was. Still doesn't seem like that big. It's a red tail. It is a red tail. I don't think it's that big, though. Ah, 51 pounds. You freaking red tail. Come on. Come on. Do we have to put an even bigger hook on? We have an 8/0 hook. When update Fishing Planet? I mean, I think they've been putting up updates pretty regularly, actually. But you're just gonna fish for it in game? Yeah. hard fish, right? Sometimes with fishing, it is heavily on location, right? Muskie can be one of those fish. You know, you can be in the right location and have X times more luck catching that fish just because you're in a better location. So it's yeah, it's interesting. Ooh, a sorghum. Trophy sorghum. Oh yeah, no doubt, D4 agent. Kale, how's it going? I's doing it in real life too. Yeah. Especially the second round of guy just hit emerald tonight, made 10,000, caught 31 walleye in a day. Heck yeah, man, that's awesome, Dakota. Emerald Lake is a liberating location. You hit Emerald Lake and the game kind of opens up a little bit. It all of a sudden feels more possible. And your next feeling where you're gonna get that is gonna be St. Croix. Once you unlock St. Croix and can go after the pike, you'll feel that Emerald Lake feeling again. Aw, thank you, Carson. Gotta hit. What is your biggest fish in real life? Oh, I got some for that Jack battle. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got a pre-recorded response to that question. Ripsaw? Ah, sorghum. Gamer guy remembers. Gamer guy remembers. He's on top of it. Old Tony, our camera guy, has ensured me that we will finish the Gar episode this summer. He said it's gonna be a big task, but we will finish it this summer. So I'm excited for that. Just good times, even hunting them beasts. I agree. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. That's exactly right. Pepper Ridge Farm always remembers. You know, the one other fun thing that you have, and if you want it to be even more fun than muskie fishing, once you finally caught your muskie and you don't know what to do with all your rods, go down to Texas and start casting out for alligator gar with those same rods. And then you'll have even more fun because the alligator gar are bigger than muskie. They're more aggressive than muskie, and they're just more fun. They're more plentiful. They're everywhere. So yes, they're not going to be that rare catch of a muskie, but if you're looking for fun, I'd take an alligator gar over a muskie every day. Go swimming, but you want one? Heck yeah. Is premium worth it for Fishing Planet? In my opinion, yes. People ask me all the time, like, what DLC do I recommend? I don't recommend any of the DLCs. Buy premium. Experience the game it was meant to be played. Work your way up through the levels. Don't just cut to the end and then level up 40, 50 times. That's not how the game is meant to be played. Especially on a game where you can't restart. You have to create an entire new account to even play the game a second time. That's annoying. Just play the game right the first time. do yourself a favor, listen to Uncle Bo, and just do it. Once I was just playing fishing for money and caught a unique catfish in Texas. Oh, really? Is fishing plan on mobile different? Yeah, not really. Though I have heard that you can watch an ad and get extra money or something like that. Anyone, you know what I'm talking about? Anyone know what I'm talking about? And one on Steam PC. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, here we go. Got one, we got one. Doesn't look very big, but I'll take it. Oh, maybe it's all right. There you go. See, that's that reverse psychology. Yeah, I've been around for a little bit. I've angled my good amount of fish. Come on, be something impressive. It is a red tail. It's not impressive. It's not impressive. Come on, why you do this? You stinking fish. This is also a small fish. You missed doing the fish cards? I actually have the fish cards right here, man. Got them. Right there. Haven't done them in a long time, you're right. The stream goes on for another 3 minutes. Yeah. The alligator gar are sweet. They are one of the most underrated fish. Between the alligator gar and the common carp, some of the most underrated fish in the United States. So awesome. So awesome. No, don't stop the ring. Is the St. Patty's event the only one that yields bait coin per fish? Maybe. Yeah, you might be right about that. See if I should use any suggestion. Oh, golly. You know, honestly, Legendary Fishing might know more than me for a Texas rig. I feel like I would just kind of do like a stop and go sort of thing. Reel it towards me a little bit and then just let it sink a little bit and then reel it towards me again and let it sink and then have a stop and go, but Legendary Fishing might know better. Gator gar are as underrated as they used to be. Leave the hook not exposed. To keep it weedless and toss it into spots and just kind of twitch it and be patient. You think YouTube changed that with all the videos? Started playing that, even that ramped my levels up so much, but those bait coins were great. I bet so, man. Hold up, you missed the question. He was asking about using Texas rig. Caught over 27, 24-inch smallmouth bass. Wowie zowie. That's sick. You somehow trolled for bass. Yes, sir. IRL. In real life. Have a wonderful night, Bo. So glad I finally caught a stream. Keep up the great work. Absolutely. Well, this has been great, everyone. I'm so glad, you know, last week, this time, last week, what was I doing? Thursday, Friday, I was upset. I was very upset. The only reason you'll find out why I was upset is if you follow the MDO, but you know a good many of you don't, so I guess you'll never know. But yeah. After a week of not doing anything, I'm back in it. I'm ready, you know. I've got my wits about me. Whoa, watch out, man. I'm here. I'm doing great. Especially, bruh. Was a good stream tonight. Well, thank you, Derek. We never did catch a freaking uni gilded or a red tail, but we still had a good time. Anywho, everyone, take care. This has been fantastic. Thank you for being here. Carson Dollard 100. 100, bro. Special team, special play, special players. How often do you go live? Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, no ads. Bro, put the link in your description. What, for the MDO? Or what are we talking about? Good night, chat. Good night, chat. Good night. Thanks for the stream, bro. Be back next week. Heck yeah. Thanks again for all your laughs, hard work. You always do all for us. Great seeing you today, my dude. Heck yeah. Good night. Good night. See you later. The goat. The goat and fish. I gotta get a goat mask or something like that. Cast around cover and drag the bait slowly, or hop it and let it set for a few seconds. That's what I was thinking. Heck yeah. Little stop and go sort of thing. That's what my mind was. Anywho, we're on the same page. See you later, everyone. Take care, and as always, remember, everyone.
One planet, one family. Game on.